Shalom.
Shalom.
Right, once again, we want to give our praises unto
Hawa,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakat Badash.
double honors to all the elders, the apostles of great nation, and surely do well. Salutation to Yakim that pushes without the sincerity and in truth. I see these are some of my brothers from GMS Trinidad, Brother Lamar.
Alright.
And Brother Howard behind the camera.
Right, you know, we are just here sitting down, you know, and watching nature. Alright, and seeing the beautiful works of the Most High. Right, and scriptures say the whole earth is full of His glory. Right, because guess what? The so-called white man will try to debunk the glory of the Lord and say it's evolution. When that Big Bang theory went out and just caused destruction. Right, but creation is something beautiful. Like when somebody build a house, you know, you see the excellence or the glory of that person's mindset and the thinking. Right, and we could see the glory and the excellency and the wisdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushai due to His creation, because this is something He created. Right, give me the Hebrews 3. Start at Hebrews 3.
This is Hebrews chapter 3 and verse 3. It says, "For this man was counted worthy for more glory than Moses, inasmuch as he who had built the house had more honor than the house."
Right, so you see, right there, case and point, he that built the house have more honor than the house. So somebody who builds something, you glorify that person for the beauty of the thinking, the mindset. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 4. "For every house is built by some man, but he that built all things is Yahweh."
Right, he that built all things is Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the power of heaven and earth, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the power of Israel. Right? So the Most High is the one who created all these things here in heaven and earth. Right? I mean, you could just watch the dust, right? The stars, the clouds, the moon. I mean, it's a very beautiful thing. The trees, right? Hey, even the buildings that man built, right, is showing glory of the Most High, because the scripture said in I'll get out real quick, Isaiah 66.
And if I could say this too, because I was watching a video yesterday, you know, and just watching the landmass. It have red, it have yellow trees, it have trees mixed colored. I mean, it are things that we haven't seen here, but we will see in the kingdom of the Most High. Understand? So, hey, the beauty of the Most High creation is wonderful.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, like the poetry. Just nice. So, just take this phone for the question. Right, yeah, so like for the you know, thing, right? So yeah, and it actually have a river here in Trinidad also. It does glow blue in the night. You understand? It actually have a blue glow. I don't know what chemical, whatever the case is. Yeah, so don't know what kind of chemicals just cause but it's actually very beautiful, right? The whole river does glow blue, right? But back to what I was saying here, Isaiah 66, verse 1 and 2, it says, "Thus said Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, the heaven is my throne, and the earth is my foot. Where is the house that He built unto me, and where is the place of my rest? For all those things had mine hand made, and all those things have been," said Yahweh. Right? So all these things, all these structures, actually the Most High built, because He put that wisdom or that thought in the heads of a man to actually build these structures. Right? So really and truly, all the praises belongs unto the Most High.
That's right.
Right? Give me the Isaiah.
This is Isaiah chapter 6 and verse 2. It says, "And one cried unto another and said, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord Yahweh of hosts. The whole earth is full of His glory."
And
right, the whole earth is full of His glory, or His or of His praise. All right. So you know, sometimes even as a apostle I'm not saying, you know, you just like to sit down sometimes and watch, you know, nature taking the breeze, right? Because when you sit down and think about it, you actually see the beauty of everything, right? And that is why we as the children of the Most High supposed to get glory, right? Because we know that the Most High made these things contrary to what people may think, right? And the so-called white man debunking all of that. Because guess what? And that also shows that the Bible real. Because the thing about it is, which other book talk about the creation of the universe, the foundations of the earth? No other text but the scriptures, right? So
I think one of the meaning for the word glory is beauty. I think I didn't know look up that that's not there, you know.
Kabad.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, you know. So holy. With the scripture that it says that's not it? Holy.
Isaiah 66:3.
Yeah. The whole earth is full of the Lord's
Glory.
beauty.
Yeah.
You know?
It also goes back to honor. It also goes back to strength. You understand that particular Hebrew word there. This is Job chapter 38. I'll start at verse 1. Now hear this. It says, then, hey, and when I read this text, it actually shows you the authority of the Lord. The Lord said, hey, I did this. You understand? He's saying, I is the one who do these things. Right? Job 38 verse 1, it says, then Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, answered Job out of the whirlwind and said, who is this that darkeneth counsel by words without knowledge? Gird up now thy loins like a man, for I will demand of thee and answer thou me. So it says, who is this that darkeneth counsel by words without knowledge? So you darkeneth the counsel, right, with your words without knowledge, you saying that, you know, all of this came about by evolution. The earth was in a state of gas, and then a big iceberg meteor come and hit it, and the whole earth start to cover with water.
As I say, Esau is a big, fat story. He does tell real tales. He's a very good author. He's a good storyteller. Full of lies.
Hey, what the word devil mean? They call them, they are the devil, and what the devil really means deceiver. So they're good at that. You understand?
And well, as you say, when the iceberg hit and the earth covered with the water, right? Certain bacteria from our next planet.
Bullshit. Yeah, shit.
And that's how you have living organisms. Then the earth start to shake up. Then earth start to cover with the water. And then earthquakes.
So there's flash shit in it, so.
God. So it says, who is this that darkness counsel by words without knowledge? Gird up now thy loins like a man, for I will demand of thee, and answer thou me. Where was thou when I laid the foundations of the earth? Declare if thou hast understanding. Who had laid the measures thereof? If thou knowest, or who hath stretched out the line upon it? Whereupon are the foundations thereof fastened, or who laid the cornerstone thereof? Right? So guess what? This is the Lord actually telling you about the plan. He could have come up first and say, hey, iceberg tape, but he said what? When somebody building a house, they lay down a foundation. So he going from bottom come up. You understand? So it makes sense. It's knowledge. Alright? So the Lord saying, hey, the same way how a man build a house, this is how I build the earth, from foundation come up. Right? It says, when the morning stars sang together and all the sons of power shouted for joy. Right? Morning stars there goes back, I can't remember the Hebrew word right about now, but it means princess. Right? But who is the prince of the Most High? The children of Israel. So, hey, we were the first fruits. We were there with him. Right? When he was laying down the foundations of the earth.
That's right.
Alright? It says, or who shut up the sea with doors when it break forth as if it had issued out of the womb? And guess what? We know it have a lot of water in the sea, but that cannot move to go anywhere unless they get commanded from by the Most High.
That's right.
You understand? So all of this is truth. When I made the cloud the garment thereof, and take darkness its swaddling band for it. Hey, and me and the brother was talking about that earlier. Right? When in morning, when it is morning, you actually see the clouds, but when the sun going down, you actually see the clouds actually breaking up. Right? To what? It says, when I made the cloud the garment thereof, because the cloud doesn't move like a garment for the sun and everything, and for the clouds, for the sky, slap, and take darkness a swaddling band for it. That is when it's night.
You see? See, this is so that everything had purpose, right? Clouds serve its purpose when it's day, and when it's night, disperse. You know, that's going separate way.
Wait here and break up.
You see?
For it by decreed place and set bars and doors.
You see?
So the clouds break up and and said, hit here too shall thou come, but no further, and here shall thy proud waves be stayed. So they're talking about going back to the ocean, or let me say the same elements in the clouds, right?
Man can explain that, boy.
Okay?
That is the works of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, right? That can never be no works of no. That Bible was inspired from the Most High, right? That wasn't written by no man. That is the Most High words, right? That giving you a breakdown of life, of everything. You understand? Everything you need to know about is in that book, right? That Bible, Biblios, that.
And, you know, we are the ones the Most High give that opportunity, right, to actually break down these things or go into it. Because why? We were the Alahayams there.
That's right.
Alright, and the Lord gave us that knowledge of how to okay, that is why He said, "These people have I created for my glory." Go ahead. We shall show forth the praises of the Most High.
Sorry.
We are His witnesses. Go ahead.
It's Isaiah chapter 40 and verse 12. Who had measured the waters in the hollow of His hand and meted out heaven with the spin and compared handed the dust of the earth in a measure and weight, the mountains and the scales and the hills in a balance.
Good.
Who had directed the spirits of the Lord Yahweh, or being his counselor, Salakia, had taught him.
Yeah, so who is the ones it say who had directed the spirit? So where you was he so? Where your bullshit trying to deceive the people? Like back in the chapter 1 verse 11 said, hey, there's one that cometh out of thee that imagineth evil against Yahweh, wicked counselor under you. But you want to take the glory that belongs to the Most High away from Him. That is why the scripture also goes on to say in Proverbs 27 verse 11, be wise thou therefore, my son, and give an answer to him that reproacheth me. Because, hey, he saw you reproaching the Most High. Right? And 2/3 of you Israelites point the Lord to shame. Because he's the one supposed to come and say, hey, God, but the thing about the scriptures also, it says in the book of Romans.
That's why we defenders of this truth. You understand? So we could debunk whatever bullshit them coming with. You know, to try to show and say this Big Bang created this and that. We're showing you through the scriptures that the Most High is the one who created everything. You know?
Shall stand up for me against the evil doers.
Yeah.
This is Romans chapter 10, verse 1. Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to power for Israel is that they might be saved. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of power, but not according to knowledge. For they, being ignorant of Paul's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness, have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of Paul.
Yeah.
Right? So the thing about you, Jakes, I mean, a lot of you actually going off now to be an atheist. But the thing about it, when I was younger, most time you know for sure, Jake, either in church or they mightn't be going to church, but they damn know for sure, alright, that it have a go. You understand? But that scripture said be wise. So what I mean be wise? To come into the street so the Most High will actually show you the circuits ahead now, how he do these kind of things to actually put a stop and I club up the white man ass. You understand? Go ahead, Ahmed.
We'll continue on.
Yeah. Go to verse 4.
Done. Isaiah chapter 40 and verse 14. It says, "With whom took he counsel, and who instruct him, and taught him in the path of judgment."
Yeah, so you Edomites, guess what? The Lord ain't no democratic leader. He's very autocratic. He let people know who is the boss. So nobody can come and say, nah, I don't find the clouds supposed to be blue, it's supposed to be green. Or I don't find it should be the waters should be like in a liquid form, not in a gas form. The Lord ain't gonna take no bullshit from you. The Most High does what he wants when he wants it, however he wants it. Matter of fact, I'll read that.
That's good.
Nah. This is Psalms 135 and 5. It says, look how autocratic the Lord is. It says, whatsoever Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai pleased, that did he in heaven and in earth, in the seas and in all deep places. You understand? So whatever he want to do, that is we do. He not going to take no counsel from nobody.
Yeah.
Right? You probably vex he didn't take counsel too, so you go and say, nah, it's not he who take, and that's why you set up yourself like if he's blasted God.
Yeah.
But guess what? The earth shows forth the glory of the Most High. Right? Total knowledge. Right? Just read off the last piece.
Jeremiah 40 and 14. I'm moving on. Continuing. Isaiah chapter 40 and verse 14. "And whom took he counsel, and whom instruct him, and taught him in the path of judgment, and taught him knowledge, and he shewed to him the way of understanding."
You understand? This is Isaiah 12 verse 4. It says, "And in that day shall ye say, Praise Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, call upon his name, declare his doings among the people, make mention that his name is exalted." Right? And how the Lord name be exalted? When you go there and you put that stop to the white man and let people know and you show them the wisdom of the Most High, you actually will go and debunk evolution. You debunk the atheist movement. And how you debunk that? Basically by wisdom. How they ask you to blow up something or something explode and it come into this big beautiful creation? America going and be a wilderness by the nuclear bombs. They're not going to become a beautiful place anymore. Look at Sodom and Gomorrah. Fire and ashes, if an explosion caused these kind of things. So how it is now, the earth came about by evolution. It's a higher power. As somebody of a high intellectual mind is who laid down the foundation of the earth. Right? It says, "Sing unto Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, for he had done excellent things." Isn't the tree an excellent thing? Different apple trees, different fruits. Right? You go in the river, you take a bath. You go in the city, you take a bath, you feel refreshed. The earth have everything it needs to sustain life on man. So isn't that an excellent thing? It says, "Cry out and shout, thou inhabitant of Zion, for great is the Holy One of Israel in the midst of thee." So we the ones who are supposed to be exalting the Lord name right through the earth, teaching these other Gentiles that it have a power and he's the power of Israel. He's our Father. Right? You're still in Isaiah, right? Give me Isaiah 43:20.
It's Isaiah chapter 43 and verse 21. "This people have I formed for myself. They shall show forth my praises."
Right, so the Most High made us for himself, right? Because he said Israel is his servant, right? Isaiah 44 verse 21, it says, "Remember these, O Jacob and Israel, for thou art my servant. I have formed thee that thou art my servant, O Israel. Thou shalt not be forgotten of me." So the Most High created us for his purpose, to show forth his glory, his praises, right? Go ahead, this verse 22.
Verse 22. But thou hast not called upon me, O Jacob.
Yeah, because you know why? All they studying blasted Jesus, a Batman. All they calling upon the true name of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. Right? Jehovah, these ain't gods, Allah. These ain't gods. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Selassie ain't no God.
Right.
He can't teach you the understanding of this. Right? Well,
Moving on.
but thou has been very,
Okay. 22.
yeah.
Yeah, but thou hast been weary of me, O Israel. Thou hast not brought me to
Yeah, that is it, right? All they
That's
have
it,
been
right.
wary at the most side. Because why? All they don't have patience. Right? All they have a carnal mind thinking about what your brothers say about high locks and come now, man. All they want think none for now have patience, the Lord will bless him again. Consider the Lord's servant Job. He most high blessed him twice. You understand?
People don't understand the glory we're gonna inherit, you know.
Right.
The riches we gonna inherit if it is you just say, boy, fuck this world, you know, and let me do the works of the Most High, you know. Scriptures tell you don't get caught up in this world, boy. Because in this world, you come like you're just a king for one day, you know.
You understand?
You will be a king for one day in this world here, boy. But in the kingdom to come, boy, if you do the Most High work in sincerity, there are things you go and see in the way you never see. You go see colors, you go see plants, you go see birds, you go see all kind of beautiful things you never see on this earth here yet, boy.
Like in Abita, who knows? Them probably get that because them have other books of the Bible that we don't have.
Yeah.
The trees lighting up,
Yeah. Yeah.
alive, dancing, all kind of thing. Different creatures, earth alive. You understand? Like beautiful things. I mean, yeah. I don't know if anybody ever see like when in the night and the grass just laden with bush, them lightning bugs on them, lighting up.
And
the whole
flying.
floor.
because the scripture says everything that have breath praise the Lord. So maybe in the kingdom you go see we don't literally see it like, you know, but you might literally see them. You might literally see them thing praising the Most High, boy.
You understand? Hey, they even say cows. Cows just kneel down and pray. Say, hey, I ain't without that. Hey, because the scriptures say in the book of Job, right? Job 39, right? It says, bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
Somebody talk to Professor.
Yeah, so hey, wonders of the Most High, hey. And Esau is such a fucking devil, eh, boy. Esau will tell you, hey, is man who make this. And that's why the scripture calling me anti too, and Esau against everything the Most High set up.
Yeah, against, they do everything opposite to the
Opposite
Bible.
come.
Especially that the laws that the children are supposed to be keeping, he taught them total opposite.
Come.
Understand? And he seed them into it too. Understand?
The scripture said the Lord make the earth. Esau come and said, nah. Well, it was
A big bang.
and this and that come together, and this gases come together. So you know they just have a hatred. You know, they have a hatred for the Most High. They just have a hatred for the Most High, so they're out for the Most High. Then they look out, they're saying, hey, whatever he say, we go and contact that. We go and say, but fuck that. You know? And that is Esau.
It's the devil, man.
Esau said they went out of space, they went on Jupiter. Esau and them can go through the atmosphere. By just yesterday I was watching a video, you know, one of them Edomites sent a rocket through in the firmament up there, and it went a couple of distance. It went a good distance until it hit something, you know, bang, and the rocket just, you know, it just fall back, it started to fall back down. So that is to say it has something up there. But Esau say he went out of space. You know? So that just show that Esau Esau against everything the Most High stand for. You know?
This is Job 38, verse 40 and 41. It says, when, I'll start at verse 39. It says, will thou hunger prey for the lion, or fill the appetite of the young lions? When they couch in their dens and abide in the covert to lie in wait, who provided for the raven his food? When his young ones cry unto power, they wonder for lack of meat. You understand? So the animals just cry out to the Most High. So why you as an Israelite, why you not cry out to the Most High? Hey, the scriptures say the Most High will repay them who hate him to the face. It's bad man done. I make you and you, hey, that scripture say, I think it's in Jeremiah also, says the Lord lion had roared against him, so therefore he hated him. Hey, you have to know what you're doing out there, you have to check yourself. Right before you wreck yourself.
Check.
Ecclesiasticus 42, verse 42, 19 to 22, if you're going with that.
Like this?
Um,
14.
and you'll read 51, 22 to 23 for the two.
Ecclesiastes 14.
2, yeah, 19 to 22. Right, maybe
14, 19.
Hey, Idan, that is the name of the earth. Idan, which means paradise, is a very beautiful place, even though mankind they really have it up here.
Yeah.
The term is ice.
What? Beautiful.
19 to 22, right?
Can.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 14, starting from 19. It says, every work rotten and consume it away, and the worker therefore shall
42.
42.
Yeah, 42, 19 to 22.
That's 42.
Hey, men do even thank the Most High for the water they drink. Understand? They just get up off the bed. And you actually have to be a zombie. You have to be a zombie. You just get up off your bed in the morning and you pray. It sometimes men it might slip them, you know. But at least still talk to the Lord during the day. Because as they hit your big toe, you're going to have all over.
You understand? Especially when it really hurt. I know.
Good.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 24.
42. You don't like that Ecclesiasticus at all, but
Is that one?
yeah, 42.
Right.
Yeah, 19 to 20. Right? Nature is a wonderful thing. That's why it's natural.
Yeah.
Not like the so-called white man, everything artificial. The blasting homosexuality, that wickedness, that's not natural. You understand? Last 2 precepts and go on.
Yeah, ready?
Fine, yeah. Okay. Ecclesiasticus chapter 42 and verse 19.
You know?
He declared the things that are past and for to come, and revealed the steps of hidden things.
Yes, so that is the excellency of the Most High also, because the things that come into pass right about now is world war, martial law, right? All these things. So we see that happening. So this is how we know that the Lord real also, because that prophecies. Go ahead.
Verse 20. No truth escapeth him, neither any word of his is hidden from him.
Well,
He had blemished the excellent works of his wisdom, and he is from everlasting to everlasting. Unto him may nothing be added, neither can he be diminished, and he had no need of any counselor.
he had no need of any counselor, right? Yeah.
Verse 22. Oh, how desirable are all his works, and that a man may see even to a spark.
Right? So how desirable are his works? I mean, hey, and two people like to eat bread, and two people like to drink water, and two people like a little alcohol, a little wine, whatever these kind of things. All of these are the works of the Most High. You understand? So why not get glory? No, be in the spirit of the true holy children. Alright? Last precept, Surah, was Ecclesiasticus 51, 22 and 23. Right? Scripture say in Thessalonians, it says in all things give thanks.
Can.
You understand?
All things.
22 to what?
Even when you hit a big toe. That's why it does say, oh God.
Yeah.
22.
22 to 23.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 51, starting at verse 22. The Lord had given me a tongue of my reward, and I will praise him. Therewithin draw near.
Yeah, you can. So, right, the Most High have given the men of great millstone and more for our reward. So we will do what is, as Joshua said, right, as even our camp do that, because he like that quote, as for me and my house, we shall serve Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Haraka Kodash, right, and we try our utmost best to serve him in sincerity and in truth. We don't know about the rest of you people, but we like life, and we appreciate the creations of the Most High. It's a very beautiful thing. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 23. It says, draw near unto me, ye unlearned.
Right, so for those who seek wisdom, right, draw near unto the men of great millstone. Draw unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
That's right.
The elders apostles of great millstone, the men of great millstone.
That's right.
Right? And you will learn.
Can.
The spirit of truth is within the men of great millstone and whoever follow after their doctrine. Go ahead.
God, so we are the 100% truth.
That's right.
Son. And the dwelling in the house of thy learning.
Yeah, I'm dwelling in the house of learning. Right? Because why? Most High laid the cornerstone. Right? Which is that great millstone. You know? Anybody have anything to say? Alright, and with that we want to give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakak Wadash.
Right, double honor see all the elders, the apostles that teach this with sincerity and in truth again, and all the Akim that push this work who glory in the glory of the Most High. You understand? Mawat la Babal, right there to you Edomites, right? With that you say, Shalom Kalakia.
Shalom to be left.